Hi everyone, this is my very first clean with me type of video. For those that are new to my channel, my name is Francesca, but my friends call me French fries. In my channel, I cover a lot of topics about neurodiversity, but it's also mainly about my personal life experiences and perspective. I know, you might be wondering, what does cleaning have to do with neurodiversity? And my answer to that would be that neurodiversity has to do with everything and everyone. It's not in a specific niche that should only interest some. And if you follow my channel, you can learn more. But if you want me to be a lot more precise, let me tell you that I actually own a cleaning company with my partner, and we have dealt with all kinds of chaos and types of cleanings. So I can confidently say that I am an expert in this area. I have come up with lots of hacks and strategies and crucial knowledge on how to clean properly and maintain your home clean and organized. I actually never thought about doing these style of videos before because I had no idea that people liked seeing cleaning videos. Okay, I actually did for a second thought that there might be an audience, so I started a channel for my business where I would upload all of our cleaning videos that I edited. However, they never really had any success. I think that's because I had no idea how to do the SEO. However, my videos have no narration like this. They mainly have music on them, and the ones that did have narration were meant for training our new cleaners and explain each procedure. But because of the way I titled them, they had no ranking whatsoever. So, while doing that, I came across other cleaning videos that were meant for homemakers and housewives. And I realized that I could be bringing so much to the table since I do this for a living. And my clients are always asking me for tips and suggestions on how to maintain their home. More often than not, I am giving them suggestions even when they're not requested. But I always get positive reactions from my clients when I do. That's why I could not wait to start doing cleaning and decorating and organizing videos. Plus, this is perfect time for me because we just moved to this new apartment. So I still have a lot of areas that need organizing and decorating. And of course, cleaning is the most important aspect behind all decorating and organizing. I also love cooking, so I will be doing some videos on that as well with some bomb and simple recipes. I am all about simplifying life because my life is already way too complicated as it is. So I do not need to make it more complicated. I do not need to complicate it even more with complicated cooking recipes. I am all about quality living, and quality living can be done with simple life tips and hacks. So I'm gonna start by saying that this is our usual Sunday routine that we do. Well, not necessarily in this order, but the Sundays that we don't have a lot of plans going on or whatever, usually pick Sundays the day that we have brunch at home and we do the overall cleaning of the home. Because although we do cleaning for a living, it's not like we have time and energy to be doing our own house cleaning every day. I am more about being practical, and because I do have a lot of side work to do because of my business, and I do have to just tell a lot of side stuff, side work, and regarding the administration of the business, do every day, including social media, marketing, and whatnot. And on top of that, I started my YouTube project. Having to do cleaning every day is not very practical for me. I'm sure it's not practical for anyone, especially those who have kids or have other stuff going on in their lives as well. But yeah, this is our usual, these are kind of like our favorite breakfast that we usually do. Oh my god, it's like, you can see that's going really fast. This is our usual breakfast that we have on Sundays. We just kind of like, I don't know, really like it. Especially because of that mix that I do with the tomatoes and the onions, with the mayo, salt, pepper, and chipotle. It's just such a bomb combination to add to the eggs. Usually we prepare eggs in so many different ways. Like we've done all kinds of breakfasts all the time. But so far this seems to be like the most simple and just very simple and perfect. It's just perfect the way it is. But anyways, our other really favorite breakfast, it's huevos rancheros, which takes a little bit longer. Huevos rancheros are our other special breakfasts that we do, and also we used to just do like the Mexican eggs, because we put all the tomatoes, onions, peppers, and scramble them with the eggs. Also tastes really good. But I have to admit, this one is by far my favorite, more favorite than the Mexican eggs, because it's just kind of like creamier and sweeter at the same time. And sometimes when we want to be really want to go like really loud on the breakfast, then we'll do pancakes, but that's a whole nother drama. If you can see, like, I am really speeding this video up and going like super fast. Like, it's literally like I went up some of the videos, I fast forward as fast as like 100%, and it still feels like a very long time. So it is kind of like one of those things where like it takes, you know, you have to not only prepare the breakfast, but clean up the kitchen, have the whole setup for the breakfast, and then clean after the breakfast. So the whole thing does take about, what, 2 people, close to 45 minutes, give or take, depending on how. I guess if the kitchen was dirty when we first starting, so that probably added to the time. But you would think, you know, 45 minutes to prepare breakfast and to eat it in 10 minutes. It's kind of like, feels like it's not even worth it. But then if you think about it, you go to a restaurant, and by the time you drive there, by the time you get seated, by the time you place your order, eat, you pay, and all the whole thing, at least an hour goes by, at least. So it doesn't make a big difference. It's the only difference is that you have to do the work. So people think like it's easier to just go to a restaurant and sit there, but it still takes a little bit of energy to get up, get in your car, drive there, drive back.
Oh, Lord, tomatoes. I'm addicted to these since my mom. And my sriracha.
Whose idea was this?
Huh?
I came up with this idea. Chipotle mayo.
My mom.
And onion. That's a lot. This like doesn't seem like enough.
What do you mean?
It seems like I cut up a lot of tomato and onions, but
It was a lot. I barely fit it in there.
I don't know. But it's still like enough.
Like not enough for 2 people.
It's so good, that's why.
Okay, so right now, how are we gonna split the work in the bedroom? Or is there anything you have to do while I clean up, or while I tackle the bathroom? Like really bad. We could probably start by doing the bed together. Pick up all the mess out, and then like split the work. Maybe I do the shower and toilet. You do the sink and stuff.
Yeah, we'll start on one side and then we'll come to the other side.
You do vacuuming. Whatever.
So we really enjoy our Sunday breakfast rituals to get us motivated to clean up. Right now, as you can see, my room looks like it has stuff all over the place. Anyone who doesn't know me would swear that I am messy and disorganized. However, I come to learn that just because someone is organized doesn't mean that they can afford to stay organized. Or just because someone is clean doesn't mean that their home will stay impeccable 24/7. I see people literally maintain a perfect home on a regular basis where you can hardly tell the house is dirty. And there are a few tricks you can do to keep your home looking clean as long as possible. Unless, of course, you are like me, where you have to mingle between 100 different things every day and have to manage your business and do marketing and cook regularly and pretty much has no life. And on your day off, you gotta catch up with whatever you couldn't finish during the week. And on top of that, you sign yourself up for a YouTube project that no one cares about. Jesus, this is starting to sound like an excuse to rant video more than anything else. Sorry, guys. So, my point here is that stuff happens. And since we just moved to this new apartment, we still have things that we haven't set up yet. All the items you see in the floor is all the art that I am trying to hang up once I get all my final furniture. I've been waiting to get it because I want to record when I set it up, and I have not had any time to do so. As you can clearly see, I can barely keep up with my house cleaning. I have to admit, YouTube is taking way more time out of my schedule than I expected it. I do have a few systems that I am not strictly enforcing right now because of all the workload that I have. And you know what, guys? Mental health is so important. It's important to always seek balance in your life. You got to make a list of priorities and decide what needs to be first. If your room gets messy because you were in a hurry, so be it. As long as you know your home won't get out of control or be neglected forever because you keep postponing that moment. I know many of my neurodivergent peers know exactly what I mean. That's why it's good to have a schedule and set a time aside for everything. That's the key. Sometimes schedules need to be rearranged or we take a rain check, but at least you have some type of structure to follow. Okay, so one very important tip about cleaning one's room is to start by making your bed first. And then you can use your bed as a surface to help you separate your clothes and anything you might need to put away in your room. I am a big fan of baskets. I just love having baskets for everything. I think it's the best way to help with clutter and make rooms look nicer and cleaner. For example, I not only have a laundry basket for dirty laundry, but I also for clean laundry. For the laundry that I pick up from the dryer, and also for clothes that I wore but are still clean and need to be put away or rehung. This might be something that most people do. However, many people use the same basket. They simply use for dirty clothes to pick up the clean ones and simply put it away right away. Or toss it in the bed with the idea that they have to do it right away if it's on the way. However, I do not mix the two for many reasons. Sometimes I barely have time to run a washer and a dryer, but no time to put the laundry away. I know that some clothes are important to hang or fold right away so they don't get wrinkles. However, those clothes I wash separately. I have a special basket just for delicate clothes. The laundry that I wash often is the clothes that my partner and I wear often, like underwear, uniforms, PJs, workout clothes, jeans, etc. That way, if I have time to put it away, then good. But if for any reason I couldn't do it that day or the following days, instead of having all the clothes laying around the bed or on the floor, I have it all concise in that one basket. I can even hide that basket in my closet if I want to make my room feel less cluttered. Many times if I'm in a hurry and I have no clean uniforms, and it literally takes me a few seconds to find my daily clothes in the clean clothes basket. Nevertheless, it really helps when we are wearing some item that we only use for a couple of hours, and I prefer not to wash them so they don't wear off. And when I'm simply exhausted and I just want to take off my clothes and then jump in my bed, so it just feels great having that basket handy. Mainly because it helps me keep my room mess under control, and because it gives me the chance to finish doing my laundry when I have the time and energy and not when it's imposed on me. Okay, so here goes some bathroom cleaning hacks. Full disclosure, guys, I honestly clean my bathroom like every 3 weeks or more. Although I would love to do it bi-weekly, but honestly, it doesn't need it. Unless I am going to have, of course, people over and I feel subconscious that they might just, come and inspect my bathroom, and if they notice a few
hairs or smudges here and there, it would make me feel like a pig. And so in those situations, I make sure to at least give it a quick wipe down on everything. However, when I don't feel that someone will just come and inspect my home, the importance of cleaning for me is not necessarily for having a perfect, shiny home, but for maintenance and sanitation purposes. So what I mean is that every 3 weeks, I do a thorough, or what we call in my business a premium cleaning, which is perfect to remove any buildup of dust, residue, hard water, etc. that adds up on areas you don't usually get to on a basic cleaning. However, on a regular or even daily basis, I keep up with any small messes. Like if I spill some toothpaste, I don't just say, oops, and then pretend that didn't happen. Instead, I grab some paper tissue or towels and wipe it off. If I drop off a little bit of makeup, I wipe it off. Or if I drop off some hair on the counters, I pick them up with a piece of tissue paper immediately. Especially when I take a shower, I put all my hair on the wall and then wipe it off with toilet paper. That's simple. And it limits how much hair falls on the ground by a lot. Of course, there's always going to be the little specks of hair that will eventually get all over the shower. That, together with the residue buildup from the hard water and the fumes, etc. So, what I focus on a regular basis for my bathroom, which I consider one of the most important areas in the home besides the kitchen, I try to focus on making sure that everything stays tidy. That way, I have a place for everything and make it a rule to put everything back in its place at least 95% of the time. I am also human, so gotta have some leeway. So when you keep things tidy and organized, it makes keeping a space clean 100 times easier, and off the bat makes it look clean. So all I really do on a daily basis, and I take turns with my partner, besides what I previously mentioned, is have a towel and a multi handy under every cabinet. That is key, because when you have a towel handy, it will make a world of a difference in keeping your home clean. When you know psychologically that something will take you 5 seconds to do, or just a couple of steps, one is more likely to get it done than if you have to be looking for towels and cleaning supplies, etc. So what I do is I have a cleaning towel handy, preferably in the first drawer or hanging somewhere discreet but near the sink. And same with my multi. As soon as I notice the sink looking grimy, I spot clean really quick. In this particular apartment, I happen to have very hard water that is causing buildup and damaging my surfaces really fast. So I have this bathroom cleaner handy that I have to spray like twice a week or more so that the calcium doesn't corrode my chrome and mess up my marble. Sometimes I even have to do some soft scrubbing with a sponge to completely remove the calcium. So other than that, I keep my sink looking clean by just wiping off any hairs and crumbs with paper towels or tissues almost daily, and wiping down any spills with a handy towel about twice a week. And it literally takes about 10 to 20 seconds out of my day at the most. Yes, seconds. Oh, and I have an additional basket in my cabinets to be able to throw any dirty towels that I use for cleaning, only so that when we do full cleaning, we pick them up and put it all together with all the other dirty towels in the laundry room. Now for the shower, I spray the same after shower product every time I shower to protect the shower from the hard water residue buildup and sanitize at the same time. Of course, I don't expect this product to do miracles, but it really does help. Especially on the chrome, I notice how the residue on the water really starts to leave horrible marks all over them. And when I spray them, it makes the water slide off. If you want me to make a separate video explaining the procedure I do for my bathroom cleaning and the products that I have in my basket, please let me know in the comments below. Another thing I want to say is that this shower took me only like 10 minutes to clean, and the reasons are because 1, the systematic procedure that I have. 2, I don't have any
glass doors or any porous surfaces or slits where residue and mildew builds up easier. And 3, I don't use bar soap. I really don't understand why people use bar soap when it not only clogs the pores, but it also leaves a layer of residue all over the showers. And the longer you wait to clean it up, the harder it is to remove it. It's very inconvenient and makes shower maintenance a lot more expensive. If you're into naturally made soaps, then cool, that's your thing. But if you're buying bar soap just to save a couple of bucks, it's really not worth it. My tips for toilet cleaning are to always use bowl gel cleaner because it protects the bowl from residue buildup. You can find very affordable ones for just $1 at the 99-cent store. When cleaning a toilet, besides the obvious general procedures, one must remember something very important. Always check and clean the toilet seat screws with a small brush because water and urine always leaks in there. Like, you'll be surprised the things that leak through there, that sneak in, you know, when you go to the bathroom. All the backsplash really gets in there and it's really nasty to not pay attention to that. So you always want to make sure you always kind of like put a brush under it and make sure you try to get as much stuff as possible and open them and everything to clean on the inside. Always make sure to clean under the bowl and behind the toilet because those areas are the ones that get the dirtiest due to dust and hair, etc. And because we can't see them very well, we usually don't pay extra attention to them when cleaning. So you have to make sure to double check that. Cleaning is just, there's so many benefits to cleaning. Like, I don't understand why people don't like to do it, but it's okay if you don't have time. But that's why it's so important to hire a cleaning service. Hire somebody that is a professional, that is gonna know what to do and how to maintain your home. It's so important to see cleaning as a priority in everyone's life. Cleaning is not something that, you know, it's only for the rich or it's only for the CD ones. It's so important for everyone. It just brings mental peace, helps you realize. We help so many people that had, you know, very, very bad, you know, homes in very, very bad conditions because they were going through a hard time, they were going through depression, they were going through different hard moments in their life. And when we come over and we, you know, declutter their house or do a deep thorough cleaning for them, and they are just so happy afterwards. It just brings such a sense of just peace, and it's just so relieving, right? Finally, we do the vacuuming. See how my partner vacuumed all the edges prior to the vacuuming to remove any dust that accumulates in the edges? That makes a huge difference. Finally, I wiped down all my furniture, especially my nightstands, which gives me the opportunity to revise any leftover paperwork, mail, or pendings that I was supposed to take care of. This also gives me the opportunity to organize my nightstand clutter and have a fresh start every week. It doesn't always look like this. I try my best to keep it in shape, but then again, it happens, no one's perfect. Finally, I decided to finish decorating my bathroom this weekend. Little by little, our home is coming together. I didn't mean that to rhyme. All these are decorations I've been accumulating throughout the years. And with every different apartment, I always switch them up and mix and match. I used to work at Marshall's, so I got a lot of them at a discounted price. I found some stuff on Amazon as well, but they might be overpriced at Amazon many times. So you're better off getting stuff at a discounted store, or you can also DIY if you have time to spare. Not always the best option if you are not that into it and only gonna do it once, because supplies can be expensive. Anyways, definitely recommend checking some videos because there are all kinds of variations you can do with your old stuff and make them look like new and make them match, which I wish I would have known before. Alrighty guys, this is all that I have for now. This video definitely took me a lot longer than I imagined because I never done it before. I really thought it was gonna be one of the easy videos to do, and it was gonna be like a simple video to do in between the longer videos. But maybe just because I need more practice. But hopefully you enjoyed it, and please let me know if there is something I could have improved in it. That's it. Hope you guys take something out of it. Look forward to reading your comments below, and till next video, bye.